Hey guys, so I've had a lot of people asking about the 65 gallon and looking for an update, which I haven't given in about 5 months. So I'm finally getting around to doing it today. And as you can see, nothing exceptional has really happened in this tank, except that it's kind of continued on its slow and steady descent into only being a one plant or two plant kind of tank, which clearly is just crypts, and a little bit of rotella, tiny little branch of bacopa in the back here that's struggling to hold on. But I don't know, it's pretty boring, which I guess is maybe why I haven't been giving any updates. Also, you can probably see, as you're watching, that there are not very many fish in here anymore, and particularly the prized jewels of this tank that has got me a lot of views and comments in the past. My Congo tetras are gone. I have one left. It's very sad. A lot of you know from that video I posted before that I lost, I think, all but 2 or 3 of them with that strange disease that took over my tank. This tank has actually never been the same since, and the health of the fish in this tank has never been the same since. A lot of them have remained very delicate and sensitive, and sometimes when I'll just do a regular clean now, I'll lose a few, and that has never been something that I've dealt with since I've had fish tanks, except for when I first started out, and we all have that problem, especially when we first start out with water parameters and losing fish. So it's been years and years and years since that's been an issue for me, and it seems to have been again after they all got sick. I know that I didn't lose all of them, obviously, in that sickness, but I think that all of them were definitely sick, just they didn't all die. And I think that what happened was that they just kind of damaged their immune systems, or just made them sickly, and so now they don't do very well. So essentially, there are no more. My cherry barbs are gone. There's one left. Oh, there's the last Congo tetra right there. Might as well get a shot of him while he's still around. Although he's not a happy camper anymore because he's the only one, and those of you who own Congo tetras know that they're very shy, especially when they're by themselves. There are no more rummy noses in here. Basically, I just have a few loners. I have one diamond tetra, one Congo tetra, one pearl gourami, one emerald eyed rasbora, 2 danios, and I really don't like having tanks like that. So essentially, I've just been waiting for things to balance out. I've just been letting things take their course. If the fish passes away, I don't replace it. I'm trying to give some of the loners away, like the danios and the emerald eye rasbora, and eventually what I'm hoping to do is have an opportunity to have kind of a blank canvas to start with and select the fish that will be the focal point of this tank and get a bunch of them and kind of start over with my collection, I guess, of what I want this tank to have and what I think will complement the plants. So that's the name of the game now, essentially, is just waiting for time to take its course and for the rest of them to die. What was I going to say? A lot of them, I think, also died because just purely of old age. I think we forget about that sometimes when we've had aquariums for so many years. We are surprised when some of the fish die, like we don't know what happened. But we also forget that some fish don't have a long lifespan, and they live 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, and not much longer for some of them. So I think what's also happened is that some of them were just very old and were going to be dying anyway. So basically, this tank, I've been maintaining it and enjoying it, but I'm not totally happy with it either. Since the driftwood has been eaten. There's no real hardscape in here, just plants, and I would really like to get a hardscape going again, either with rocks or with wood. Hopefully wood. It's just very hard to come across. I've had a really hard time finding another piece of driftwood. I think this is Malaysian driftwood, the branchy stuff. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. And I haven't been able to find any, which is a shame. What I would also like to do is to get some other varieties of plants in here, but now that I don't fertilize or anything, I've been having a hard time with that. The only plants that really seem to flourish in here are the Rotella and the Crypts. Another plant I would like to get are more Anubias, or Anubias, which some of you might remember are my favorite plant, and I used to have a lot of them in here, but I had to get rid of them and they died because of the Congo tetras, because Congo tetras love Anubias and they just gobble them all up, and it's not an option for me to have in here while they're around. So there's only one left now. So after this little guy is gone, I will be able to get Anubias in here again, which I think will make a big difference in the possibilities I have for this tank, and we're kind of making a better scape. They add such a beautiful dark green, and I think having the thick, sturdy, waxy leaves really makes a big difference in the kind of vision for the tank. So I'm looking forward to getting a bunch of those going again, and to getting some new fish for this tank. But yeah, that's pretty much just the update for now. I'm going to start doing some videos a little bit more often, hopefully, just updating on other things. I just wanted to show you the side here. You can see how thick these Crypts grow in here. It's just insane. And you wouldn't believe how many of them, you know, when I do my maintenance, I clean every week, and maybe once a month or a couple times a month, I will trim in this tank, and you wouldn't believe the amount of plants that I'm throwing out. And it's really too bad, because I know that there's a lot of people who would be really happy to get some of these. It's just, I don't know anybody local who wants them, and I feel really bad when I toss them out, but the Crypts just grow so intensely in here that I have really no choice but to just pull them out like weeds and toss them. Like this front area of the tank, I totally cleared out against the glass probably last months, and this whole area in here, so you could see basically the front of the glass and more of the gravel, and I cleared out this whole area, and they're just back, which is great. I mean, it means they're healthy and they're doing well, and I don't have to worry about rescaping or having them melt or anything. So I shouldn't complain. I just feel bad about wasting all these beautiful plants. But that's a new update. Thanks for watching, and thank you for being patient, those of you who have been asking about the tank and wondering how it's doing. I really do appreciate all the comments, even if I'm bad at getting around to responding to them. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll try and bring you updates more often. Take care.